So you see, with all the happenings in South Africa, all that is happening in South Africa, that some people are even scared, you understand. Others are still, is a normal business day for them. And they are still selling this powder. You understand? Watch this video. And after that, I have something to say. Watch the video.
How are you, Chief?
I'm alright, Mama. I know you.
Yeah, you know me, eh?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you know me, eh? How do you know me, Chief?
It's last time you go to broadcast up. Yes.
Then what happened?
On what?
What happened at closed up?
Yeah, you arrest my brother, boss.
Who's your brother?
It's my small brother, the one that inside.
The senior brother?
Yes.
Oh, you are the younger brother?
Me and him come from the same location. Me and him come from the same village.
Oh, so why did they tell you about me?
No, I've been hearing about you a long time ago.
So why are you here?
Sorry?
What is your name?
My name is David.
David?
Yes.
Oh, Mina, you know me, no?
Definitely, I know you.
Okay, 100%. So, David, what stuff are you selling?
So,
And what?
and
what?
that's all.
How much in Danda do you have?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. So let's go to my.
Tell me the truth. How much in Danda you have? You're a businessman. You know your stock.
Yes.
Me, I can tell you how many cows I have, how many dogs I have, how many kids I have. I know. How much stock do you have?
So I'm not gonna lie to you. So I have to tell you the truth. So I have about 3 liters or 35 liters.
I asked you about Ndanda, not Zol.
No, I don't have a lot of them.
Chief, how much in Ndanda do you
I
have?
know what you're gonna do for me.
All right, stand here, Chief. I want you to tell me and describe everything. I want you to tell me the name of every stuff you find here, no? Yeah? Tablets. Tablets. Yes. Remember I told you about the tablets from your brother? This one? What is this one? It's crystal. This one is crystal, no? Tablets also here. I told you that when you were a big boy. You were like, hey, me, small boy, hey, Jan. This is crystal, Chief. I told you. Nah? How much is the value of this stuff?
I don't know.
I don't know. But it's a lot.
This one is 10,000.
Value of this crystal meth?
It's 50,000.
50,000. The value of this Ndanda?
10,000.
10,000. So these drugs are.
So you see, you just watch the video. Wow, these are some of the reasons why South Africans are frustrated. You understand? With the current tension in South Africa, it is only a stupid person or is only a fool, you understand, who will still involve themselves into acts like this. You understand? This is not an old video. Don't come and say it's an old video. This just happened just Sunday. You understand? Please. Why can't we just stop destroying people's life? You travel to somebody's country to go and sell powder. Why do you do that? And when the people come and talk, you tell them they are jealous of you, and then they hate you. They even justify this, and then you hear some of them telling you where there is demand, there is supply. Why will you justify this? That where there is demand, there is supply. And when Nana said come and talk about it, you people will come and you come in my comments and be insulting me. I don't care. Let us change from our ways. What you cannot give to your children, don't give it to somebody's child. Look at the way you guys are embarrassing yourselves. Embarrassing yourself, embarrassing West Africans. Why? So can't you do a genuine job? Can't you? Are there not genuine jobs around in South Africa that you can involve yourself into?
Lunatic Chronicles, where are you, my friends? Our two brothers, our Pompinos, have gone missing. Pagalum Tagati forgets that he promised South Africans 1 million jobs in 1 year. Now he has resigned. He has left March on March. Where are the million jobs? Where are the million jobs? All the Jacinta followers, the March on March followers, I want you to comment. Where are the million jobs? Where are these two Pampinos? The ones that are making you dance and twerk and beat the drum on the streets. The ones that are walking around topless like Tarzan. Where's the million jobs? What's going on? But we knew this is exactly how this was going to end. We knew this is how this was going to go down. It's a glorious occasion. South Africa once again has been made an absolute spaza shop. South Africa once again has been turned into a circus, a country full with clowns. And once again, South African black people will suffer. South African black people will bear the consequences of this absolute madness. And that's the sad reality of it all. But if you're not following, please don't forget to follow. Drop a comment for more news on Jacinta and her crew, and also everything sport. Lunatic Chronicles, the Premier League is back. You don't want to miss out. Drop a follow and leave a comment. Where to now for South Africans? Where are they going to get their million jobs?
And we're not going to talk about, a fake genocide. That's not where our focus is. Our focus is in creating a model for South Africa.
Associated with those kind of bizarre things that
but because
going around
yes,
our name.
No, we're not. We're not going there for that, JJ.
Just take the 3 minutes to listen. I promise you it will be worth it, even though it might not feel like it in the beginning. Because we're all being played, and the people selling you out are literally the ones who are asking you to subscribe to it. Because we need to stop pretending that this is just some sort of misunderstanding and look at the absolute moral bankruptcy unfolding right in front of us. Because Jacinta and Ngobese Zuma, the newly formed SA First Forum, they're going on a national televised promotional tour to proudly announce their new strategy, teaming up with AfriForum. Yeah, AfriForum, the same AfriForum, White Genocide AfriForum, the organization that spends its time and resources fighting land expropriation without compensation, flying to the US to get essentially the Western hegemony to spank South Africa's government on the backside. And now Ngobese Zuma has to publicly apologize for suggesting that we build universities separated by ethnic and linguistic lines. She claims that she misunderstood the entire situation. So where was the research before you spoke so confidently? You see, when a movement starts echoing the core tenets of like Bantu education, if you don't know what that is, I've got a video on it. They've got 0 views. And like grandizes sort of like apartheid, segregated learning. That's not revolutionary, guys. That is literally a puppet, right? This is a populist sort of mask. But like the excuse, she says, we're just going to learn. We want to see how they run their private prosecution and their uncorrupted subscription model. And she called it essentially learning from the white man to create a black AfriForum, right? But I'm going to say the quiet part out loud, because apparently our politicians or our civic leaders won't. You can't strip the machinery of AfriForum from the ideology it was built to protect, and that was apartheid, whether you want to accept it or not. AfriForum didn't build their private courts and private security out of sheer management genius, right? They built a parallel private state specifically to shield the historically privileged minority from the realities of democratic South Africa. It's a system designed to preserve the inequalities of the past. And yet, if you look at SA First Forum, who they choose to attack like from the get-go, they build the entire brand by pointing the finger at desperately poor African migrants. They've weaponized the 2,500 litigations at Home Affairs to look like tough defenders of the public. They'll tell struggling South Africans in townships that their poverty is the fault of the foreigners next door. But they have 0 problems mobilizing absolute hostility against fellow black Africans. But when it comes to the architects and the defenders of the system that created this country's wealth divide, suddenly we want to be the humble student. It's us and madam all over again. Suddenly we need to pull up a chair and take notes and collaborate. Now we can collaborate. Please don't be so naive about what's happening here. This is not a patriotic crusade. It is a very highly, carefully crafted PR facade for self-enrichment, right? If you stand for things that actively undermine the core issues of this country, you stand for nothing. If you're willing to ignore the specific brutal history of South Africa to collaborate with people defending apartheid, in a sanitized form and their mentalities, then there's no ethical boundary you're not going to cross. It always sounds great in the promises, doesn't it? We're going to fight for you, we're going to you give us your money, and we will make all the right moves. And we've seen this movie before. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is Black Lives Matter in America, or like countless other movements that weaponized the public anger. It sounded revolutionary until the funding clears, and then a year later, those very same people are buying mansions in Miami. So yeah, it's the ultimate irony, right? They claim to be fighting for the masses, but you're adopting a model designed to benefit a select few, which historically speaking is exactly what apartheid is, right? Also, floating the ideas about ethnic universities proves that you're reading directly from the old regime's playbook. If your moral compass only works when you're punching down at immigrants, but totally vanishes when you seek an opportunity to copy the playbook of the ruling class, you're not a liberator. You are just auditioning to be the new management for the old regime with a black face. So, you can hand over your money if you want, but ask yourself, are you actually trying to dismantle this broken system, or are we just handing the power to the new?
Walk with the brooms on their heads, buckets in their hands, and some at times blankets. But do you think, if as much as we're kicking them away, right, saying they're taking our jobs, as a young person who wants a job, I wouldn't do that. And that's a fact that as young South Africans, no matter how unemployed you are, you wouldn't go around the streets selling brooms. So they didn't take your job. They made an idea of their own, and it actually worked. But when it started manufacturing money, it now became a thing of they're stealing our jobs. And even if you kick them.
So South Africa wants Nigeria and other countries to pay back $18 million spent sending migrants home. These people don't really see us finish. First and foremost, make now come Nigeria, come collect the money. You people need to come down here. So on August 12, 2026, the Associated Press reported that South Africa said it has spent nearly $18 million, about 293 million rand, on accommodation, transportation, temporary repatriation centers, staffing, and other costs connected with sending migrants home. South Africa officials said they were seeking reimbursement from Malawi, Ethiopia, and Nigeria. South Africa Home Affairs Director General Tommy, whatever your name is, reportedly told Parliament that the government had written to Malawi and to Nigeria and Ethiopia embassies requesting for reimbursement. Oh my God. I don't know about Malawi and Ethiopia, but you see Nigeria, you people will come down here to collect the money. You now go come. If I don't trust Tinubu for anything, I trust him for this. Now go. You people have to come down to Nigeria to collect this $18 million. You have to come back. You people need to come. We have cash. Yes, we have cash. Nigeria get money, but you people need to come so that we can give you people face to face. Yeah? Mo na come. Elori inyo baby. Maybe na head no correct. Mo na come collect them.
I know that some of you are going to say that it's too early to be giving him accolades, but guys, General Jan Skippers is here and he is really working, and he really wants the whole of Limpopo to feel it that he is here to bring some changes. Because today it's Thursday and no one was expecting the police to be all over this city like ants, because the police usually come here in the city and they will be walking all over, making sure that each and every shop owner and each and every person whom is owning a business here has the right particulars. So today they caught many people off guard. That was the reason why they ended up making so many arrests and closing down so many shops around here in Bulubani. So what do you guys think about the work that General Skippers is doing, and do you guys that he is going to keep on doing this good work?